Hey everyone, welcome. Today I have for you 5 beautiful, very inexpensive, very easy to make Christmas tree ornaments, all made from an ornament base from the Dollar Tree. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like these ornaments, and let me know in the comments which one is your favorite. Okay, so let's get busy seeing just how I made all 5 of these beautiful Christmas ornaments. Let's look at the supplies that I used to create these ornaments. All of these base pieces for the ornaments are from Dollar Tree. Now, these are very easy to find. I collect these every time I see them at Dollar Tree, and they're very, very easy to find there. That particular one is a ceramic finish, and it's 4 inches wide. I have another one, which is more of a rough finish. You can find them in different finishes, but I always pick them up regardless. This one is also the rough finish. That bigger circular one there is 4.5 inches. I also have a wood round piece. It's a thick piece. I think it's great for a Christmas ornament. Again, Dollar Tree. That one is 4 inches wide. And then we have the tag-shaped ceramic piece here, which is 3 inches wide and 5 inches long. Again, these are very easy to find at Dollar Tree in the Crafters Square section. I have a bunch of transfers here. I had purchased these last year at Christmas time, but I believe I did see them on Amazon again this year. And then I have these gorgeous, oh my gosh, gorgeous snowflakes that I picked up at Hobby Lobby. They're actually window decals, but they work phenomenally for this ornament. I'm going to be placing that snowflake on that particular ornament there. So I chose which of the transfers that I wanted to use on all of the pieces. And then I have a collection of ribbons because, of course, I'm going to be adding hangers, and some of them are getting a little bow at the top. I love this cardinal. It's such a pretty red. And this goes beautiful on a farmhouse tree, a rustic tree, or just a traditional tree. This turns out to be such a pretty piece. And again, so easy to make these ornaments. So quick and easy, and they will just look beautiful on a Christmas tree. So I have all of my base pieces there, and I'm trimming out all of my transfers. On this particular piece, I'm going to place a Christmas tree branch and have a single ornament hanging down from it on that wood piece. On this one, I have another cardinal. They were just such pretty transfers. This one has a nice long pine cone, and I really thought that was pretty. This one is very pretty as well. It says Merry Christmas, and it has pine cones and berries, and it looks like a stamp. So I'm going to be placing that one on the round that is 4.5 inches, just a little bit larger than the other circular one. I'm going to be using some craft wire to make some little bows. You'll need scissors, of course, and a hot glue gun. I also have some little trimmings, some little Christmas greenery there, and some little white pine cones that comes in a bunch at Hobby Lobby. There's some holly berries there. And also I'm showing you other options. I love holly berries with holly leaves. Oh, I just love them on Christmas decor. So that's another option for decorating your ornaments. I also have here 3 Christmas buttons that I purchased in the craft section at Hobby Lobby. I have here some Mod Podge and a plate and a sponge applicator to use on the ornaments. Now, first thing I'm going to do is take off the hanger. I don't want those jute cord hangers. Now, this particular piece is going to be the Snowflake Ornament, and these peel off so easily. These actually say they're window decals, but they work perfectly for this project. So if you have any window clings or window decals from the last year, or you could pick some up at Walmart or Hobby Lobby, oh, they work like beautifully for this purpose. So I'm just, I cleaned off my ceramic piece. This one is ceramic with the smooth, if I can speak, sorry, shiny finish. I'm just going to place that snowflake down there. These snowflakes are so beautiful in person. They're actually glittery with a real fine glitter, just super pretty. Now this piece has 2 holes at the top to feed a hanger through. Now I decided that snowflake was just so dynamic on its own that I really didn't do much else or need much else than just a hanger. And I have this beautiful silver cord with this, has a little bit of a touch of tinsel, which goes so beautifully with the sparkle in the snowflake. And I'm just going to feed my cord through the hole, tie a little knot, and then I'm going to use a little dab of hot glue to secure that there, cut off the excess, and there you have a beautiful hanger for this snowflake ornament. And this is so pretty. This is 4.5 inches, this piece, and it just looks gorgeous and makes such a beautiful shimmery ornament on a Christmas tree. So I'm just tying my little knot there, and I'm going to take my hot glue, as I mentioned, pop some glue down in that hole, press the knot up against the hole, trim off the excess, and I have a gorgeous ornament that took like, I don't know, 10 minutes to make at the most. So pretty. And there I'm hot gluing. And I just press that down just to make sure it doesn't slide back through the hole. And this is a gorgeous snowflake ornament. And we have all those other snowflakes on there. If you were able to find this sheet of window decals, you could make, I believe there's 6 on that sheet. You can make beautiful ornaments for your tree with this. I love this one. It's simple, elegant, and just shimmery and beautiful. All right, on to the ceramic piece that looks like a kind of like a tag. Looks like a gift tag, really. So I take off that burlap hanger because we're not using anything burlap on any of these ornaments. All of these ornaments are really more traditional tree ornaments or farmhouse or rustic. So we're going to peel off the transfer. You can trim around your transfers as you like. Be careful with transfers because once you place it, you can't see what I did as I speak, okay? You saw what I did. It wasn't quite right. I pulled it off and it just takes off anything. So off of that backing. So be careful. You have it right where you want it before you place it down because you're not going to be able to peel it back and retrieve the design. So these go on like a dream, okay? You just smooth them out with your finger. Easy, easy, easy to do. and it makes a beautiful ornament. I'm sorry, my hand's a little out of frame there, but all I'm doing is smoothing out and trimming off a little bit. I should have trimmed off just a little bit more of the border on that transfer, just so you don't see so much of the cellophane or the, I don't know what you call it, not cellophane, but the vinyl, maybe it's called, that clear piece that's over the top of the design. Okay, so we have our cardinal centered on our ornament. Looks very pretty. Now these 3 pieces are going to need a coat of paint. 2 of them I've had in my craft stash for quite some time, so they've gotten a little scuffed up. Now these are not a shiny ceramic type of finish. These are more of a, I'm really not sure what the material is that these are made of, but this one is not of a ceramic shiny finish. So they were easier to scratch up. So now I'm going to have to give them a little coat of paint. I'm just going to use a white acrylic. So I went ahead, I painted those 2 plus the wood piece white. I think it was an ivory white, folk art, I believe it was. So I painted my wood ornament. Now I love it because it's beautiful white. Now for this ornament, I decided I was just going to take a single Christmas tree branch, place it on that wood round, and have a single ornament hanging down from the branch. I thought that would look pretty. But because this piece is so thick, I thought, what could I do to dress up the side? So I had already created all my bows. These are very easy to create. If you follow my channel, you've seen me make 100 bows. I didn't do bow tutorials for this particular video, but I'm going to tell you that it is very easy. If you are not a bow maker and you don't have developed that skill quite yet, you could pick up little packages of pre-made bows anywhere. Walmart, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Dollar Tree. So these bows are very easily attainable if you don't know how to create small bows. So I already had made this particular one. I made with 2 different ribbons because I like this stamp that looks like a stamp, this transfer, and it has a lot of black on it. So I thought I would use a black and white buffalo check and a gingham check. I thought that would be pretty. And for the cardinal, I'm just going to use a buffalo check. The hanger will be buffalo check as well. I was thinking about putting a button on there, but I ended up putting a button on the other ornament with the ornament hanging down from the limb. Okay. So I also have some trimmings that I have off to the side there. I'll be using those on the ornaments, as you'll see here shortly. Now I decided that, again, I mentioned that this piece would look great with a piece of ribbon going all the way around the perimeter. And this bow is a beautiful little bow with red snowflakes, and the other one is striped. And it's a very cute little bow, 3 loops on each side. I left the center open because I'm going to put a button right down the middle. I love to use buttons on projects. Now what I'm going to do is be familiar with exactly where I'm going to place my transfers, because as I mentioned, you don't get a second chance with transfers. You have to place them right and accordingly right off the bat. I did end up painting the other side of that ornament, by the way. So I was trying to decide which one I wanted to place around the ornament, which it was difficult because they're both such pretty little ribbons. But I decided to go with the red ribbon with the snowflakes. I'm going to show you here how that would have been pretty as well. So I'm just going to take a dab of glue right at the top of the ornament. Just a tiny little dab to get that, secure that end. And then I'm just going to go around that wood piece and apply that ribbon right down the center. And every little bit of space, I just give a little dot of glue just to be sure it holds. Until I get all the way around, and there you have it. I also put a baker's twine hanger on that piece, which looks really pretty. All right, so I decided after I painted these that I should put a layer of Mod Podge. That would make it a better surface to place the transfers. So I went around with a sponge applicator on the heart and the circle and the wood circular piece, and I put a layer of Mod Podge. I waited for that to dry, and in the meantime, I put a very cute striped red button right down the center of that bow, which I think looks so cute. There's 3 loops on each side of that bow. You can see I have the baker's twine hanger there. This looks so cute. This is a really cute ornament. Now, when you're working with these transfers, after you cut them out around the perimeter of the transfer, you just take this I just use my fingernail, just to kind of, I usually go to like some kind of area on the transfer with a point, and I just peel up that clear layer that's over the top of the transfer, the sheet that's over the top of the transfer. See how I just pull that up? Now again, these come off very easily off the sheet. That's the sheet I'm speaking of. It's like a white sheet. Now, be careful to get it right, like I said. So I just hold it over the piece and get it as close to perfect as possible. So I'm just going to place my single Christmas tree branch about 1/3 to 1/2 of way down, and then I'm going to take my little ornament, peel off that same layer of backing, and I place it right on my Christmas tree branch. I love this one. It's simple. It's so cute. And then I'm just going to hot glue that bow right at the top of that ornament. And this one just turned out so simple, but so cute. And this is all from a $1.25 piece of wood from Dollar Tree, just with a little bit of ribbon, a transfer, some paint. I mean, this may have cost $1.50, and it's so cute. All of the ornaments are worth about $1.50 in cost. Okay, so let's move on to one of our cardinal ornaments. Again, this one is 3 inches across and 5 inches long. So this is a very nice sized ornament for a Christmas tree. So I just take my buffalo check ribbon. I kind of twist the end so I can get it right through the hole, and I have to create my hanger. Now you can see I have a tag on the back of there, which I haven't taken off yet. Apparently I paid more attention to the front of my ornaments at the onset than the back. But I do end up taking off any stickers and also painting any backs of the ornaments that need be. It's very easy to do that. Even though they're finished ornaments, I can still do that. So I'm going to make sure my ribbon is right side up or the best side out before I go ahead and I glue the ends with hot glue. And that's going to be my hanger for this ornament. Okay, so I have that done. Now I'm going to take this really pretty Christmas greenery I got at Michael's, but you can use any greenery that you choose. And I'm going to place that at the top of the ornament, just to dress it up a little bit. I thought it was very pretty to complement the greenery around the cardinal. And this is a little bit of a snowy look greenery, so it's very pretty. And I'm going to take my little buffalo check ribbon. Now this is a single loop on each side ribbon. This is a smaller ribbon than I usually do. I didn't put anything in the center because I'm going to dress up the center with some embellishments. I'm going to put that bow right down on top of that greenery. Now, when you, if you make these ornaments for your tree, remember after Christmas to place any ornaments with bows at the top of your storage box. You can't squash bows and expect them to look the same next year. These are glued on, so why not take precautions to keep them as nice as possible. So when you take them out next year, the bows are still pretty. So put anything with bows, any ornaments that you make, at the top of the stack of ornaments. So I'm going to take some little tiny baby pine cones. They're frosted to look snowy. These come in a bunch in the Christmas pick aisle at Hobby Lobby. I'm going to put 3 little pine cones. As well, on that pick, there's some holly berries, and I'm going to put 3 berries around the 3 pine cones. This looks beautiful. As I mentioned before, on a traditional tree, so much on a farmhouse or a rustic tree. And I just use my hot glue to place those embellishments on that ornament. Look how pretty that is. Just beautiful. And again, $1.25, I keep saying, for a ceramic ornament that's this pretty. Maybe the trimmings, maybe $1.50, $1.75. So minimal to make beautiful ornaments. And so fun to do. To me, there's just nothing like handmade ornaments. I love a beautiful Christmas ball, beautiful shiny balls on a tree too. I do. I love that. But I love handmade ornaments. And this one is so pretty. and so easy to make. Look at this beautiful cardinal. I think this is the most beautiful transfer. It is just a gorgeous shade of red, and this one did not need a lot of embellishment. It was already just outstandingly beautiful on its own, but I do have to put a hanger on it. So in keeping with the cardinal kind of traditional look, or farmhouse or rustic, I just went with a buffalo check again on this one. And I just cut a piece of narrow buffalo check ribbon. I always get my ribbons at Hobby Lobby, almost always, but Dollar Tree does sell Christmas ribbon. You also could find some transfers at Dollar Tree as well. But I have searched on Amazon for Christmas transfers, and they're plentiful on there as well. So again, I need to remove a tag back there, a sticker tag. So I'll do that eventually. Yeah, I was just pointing that out there. So I ended up doing that after I could have done it first. That would have made a lot of sense, but I didn't. So I just took off some hot glue, secured that in the back. Look how beautiful with the buffalo check hanger. This is a beautiful, beautiful ornament. $1.25, so I keep saying. If you don't find these at one Dollar Tree, go to another. I don't think I've ever been in a Dollar Tree, but I have not seen these in the Crafter's Squares section. Okay, so now we have this ornament that looks like a stamp. It's 5 inches in diameter. Very pretty. So this one, I did paint this one. So it has that Mod Podge layer on it, so it's nice and smooth. Now this is the one that I used the black and white buffalo check. And on the bow, I also used a black and white gingham. So first I'm gonna make my hanger, easy to do. Feed it through the hole. Make sure the right side of the ribbon is facing up. Overlap the ribbons to close it off. And then you're going to glue that bow down. The hanger's all done there, I'm showing you. And right on top of the hanger there, I'm going to place that very cute bow with 2 types of ribbon, which really adds to the visual interest of the piece. This transfer is very, very pretty. And this makes a gorgeous ornament. And did I mention that the base was $1.25? I think I did. Guys, if you need some ornaments for your tree, if you have some empty spaces you want to fill, go to Dollar Tree, see if you can find these pieces. Be creative. Put on some transfers, some bows, some embellishments, and here you have 5 beautiful ornaments from a Dollar Tree base. I hope you like this one. Let me know which one is your favorite. I love them all. Okay, until next time, you all take care.